Testing Lab. I'm Miss Shalia, and today we're going to be making elephant toothpaste. Now, I know we're not going to be going to the zoo and brushing the teeth on the elephant, but it is meant to be talked about as like the size of the toothpaste that we're making. So no, we're not going to be brushing anybody's teeth today, but it's called elephant toothpaste. So we are going to see some more chemical reactions today, and I am so excited to see how they come together and exactly what happens. Hi!
Shalia.
Oh, you got a fuzzy on you, Sparky. Just a second.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wait, I know you're ticklish. Hang on. Just a second. There you go.
Oh, how are you today, Miss Shalia?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm kind of tired. It's been a long week.
Oh, no. Well, it's the start of the week, actually, because you know what today is, right?
That's how tired I am. It feels like the end of the week. I know it's Testing Tuesdays.
It is Testing Tuesdays.
Oh, so what do you got going on today?
We're going to be making elephant toothpaste today.
Elephant toothpaste? Well, I don't see anything on here that looks like toothpaste.
I know. We're
Are
going to...
you having another day again?
No, but we're going to create it, and that chemical reaction is going to look like toothpaste.
Oh, okay. So we got some good science here today.
We do. Are you ready to hear what we need for our task at hand here?
Yeah, let's see what kind of ingredients you got up here.
Okay. First of all, you're going to need dish soap. So grab some dish soap. You'll need a big squirt of it.
Okay.
I'm grabbing the blue kind, not sponsored. You'll need some hydrogen peroxide. 3% is recommended.
Oh, what's hydrogen peroxide?
I don't know. We'll look it up later. All right, and we need some dry yeast.
Dry yeast. That's kind of what you make bread with, right?
But we're not baking today.
No, we're not.
You'll need some warm water to make sure you activate that yeast.
Okay.
You'll need a tablespoon measurement.
Okay.
You'll need a half cup measurement.
Okay.
And a spoon to stir everything with.
Looks like you got everything ready to go.
Now, I will say, if you want to add food coloring, you can definitely do that. But today, since, we're making sure that we're not getting too messy, we are not going to add food coloring today.
Yeah, I don't want to get
Shocker.
my jacket all messed up today or
Right?
anything.
Yeah, we're going to be extra careful. Okay, so let's get started. You definitely need a cup or a container of some kind, and we are going to be using this clear glass as our catching tray. So we'll see, hopefully, that it won't go outside of the tray, that it'll hopefully keep the mess inside the tray.
Is it going to get kind of big or something?
It is going to get big, and I just don't know how big it's going to get. Because you know why?
It's Testing Tuesdays.
It is Tested Tuesdays, and we do it first time on camera. So, first, let's go ahead and measure out our hydrogen peroxide. Now, do you know why hydrogen peroxide is in a brown bottle?
Maybe something to do with, like, it needs to make a warning.
Maybe, but actually, hydrogen peroxide reacts to light, so that's why they put it in a brown bottle.
Oh, interesting.
So let's go ahead and measure out half a cup.
Half a cup.
And it's going into your cup or jar, depending on whatever you decide to use today.
Okay.
Ready? Half a cup hydrogen peroxide.
It's kind of fizzy.
The fizzy is actually a chemical reaction when it touches something else. Right now, it's not fizzing.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And, Sparky, we need to tell our friends. What are we going to tell our friends?
Oh, safety first, kids. This
Safety
stuff
first.
You need an adult to help you with this stuff.
Absolutely. So we're going to ask mom, dad, friend, neighbor, or brother or sister over the age of 8. So we are going to be using hydrogen peroxide, which is probably going to be in your medicine cabinet. So mom and dad are definitely going to have to help today.
Right. Didn't we do a thing a couple of weeks ago about using vinegar as an acid too? Maybe hydrogen peroxide is kind of like an acid. We need to Google that and look that up.
You can Google that. Okay, so next we're going to do a squirt of our dish soap. Let's do a hefty squirt.
Okay.
This is not measured, so we'll just guess, okay? Squirt!
Looked like a pretty good guess to me.
Yep, and we are going to swirl gently with our spoon.
Okay.
Gently, gently. It's kind of a pretty blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Kind of like the ocean.
No, the ocean sounds really awesome right now.
It does. It's so hot out.
It is so hot out. All right, so next, 1 tablespoon of yeast and 3 tablespoons of warm water.
Okay.
So I've kind of opened my packet so we can pour it out. Here we go. Watch out. Not that anything's going to happen to you. I'm just kind of messy. I'm messy in the kitchen. Okay, we're going to do a tablespoon of yeast. Ooh.
Oh,
That's almost the whole packet.
Looks like little pebbles.
It does look like little pebbles. Oh, maybe a packet in a little bit.
I think I read somewhere that yeast is like a living thing or something, right?
It is. And you know, the temperature of the water is really super important because you're going to bloom the yeast, which means you're going to activate those cultures, and that way it's going to grow. So if your water happens to be too hot, you can kill yeast, and then it won't react.
What?
Yeah.
What happens when you make it react?
It's going to bubble.
Oh.
This might be a little...
Oh, they release like air or something, right?
Oxygen, yes.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm kind of worried about my temperature. This should feel like a nice warm bath that you get. It kind of is on the warmer side. Let me test it one more time. Let's go ahead and try it because we like Test It Tuesdays here, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to
Ready?
do 3. Let me double check my recipe. We're going to be doing, did I say 3?
Yeah.
3 tablespoons of warm water into the yeast. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. What was that? Okay. 1.
2.
Wait. Hang on. This is 2. 2.
Sorry.
Oh, do you smell that?
A little bit.
That's that yeast. Woo! Okay. Let me start with this. I'm not want to start with the stuff that has hydrogen peroxide on it. So I'm going to just do it a little stir. And it's getting stuck in the measuring spoon. Hang on.
I think I'll be okay.
I think so too, but let me get it. Stand by. So you definitely see the water changing colors. It's kind of turning into a sludge here.
Okay. Well, looks pretty interesting.
It does, and that smell is definitely the yeast, right?
Right.
Okay. Miss Shalia should have grabbed a napkin. Okay, so next, I just want to make sure I'm reading my recipe, guys, because I want to make sure this is all accurate and correct. Okay? So we're stirred for about 30 minutes, okay?
30 minutes?
No, I'm sorry, 30 seconds.
Miss Shalia,
I know.
this is a short show.
It is a short show. So I'm just worried I haven't stirred it enough. But here we go. We're going to, just 30 seconds stirring, guys. Just enough to go ahead. I'm starting to wonder if maybe, since it's not bubbly, then my water was too hot. But guess what? Test It Tuesdays!
I
Okay.
think I'll be okay.
I'm getting kind of nervous. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. This would be the time if you wanted to add food coloring, you'd go ahead and add it, okay? Are you ready?
All right. I'm going to close my eyes and let me know what happens, okay? Oh, wait. I can't do that.
I know. Okay, here we go. It says to step back. Step
back? Oh, goodness.
I don't know what we're going to step back to. I'm kind of nervous. If it gets really messy, we can't reshoot this because this is the first take, right? Okay, here we go. In goes the yeast warm water into your cup. And stand back. Oh, wow!
Oh, goodness.
That would have been cool with color in it for sure.
Wow, look at that.
That's really slow moving. That's really awesome.
It's like growing.
It is great.
Do you think the air from the yeast is making it do that?
Okay, let's read up on this because it's hard to memorize it all. Okay, so when the hydrogen peroxide comes into contact with the yeast, it starts breaking it down into water and oxygen.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is why we're seeing a lot of bubbles and we're seeing foam. Does everybody see the foam? That's kind of what we made.
Mm-hmm.
So oxygen is a gas.
Okay.
And it's a good gas, right? Because we breathe it, right?
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Oh, okay, good job. Okay, so the dish soap traps those gas bubbles, and that's what makes the foam.
Oh.
So those gas bubbles can't get out because of the dish soap being the consistency that it is, kind of thicky, gooey, goopy type feeling, and so it slows down that reaction process, and that's where we get the foam.
Wow. Pretty cool. I mean, it would look really cool if you had some color in there too. But
I know, but look, we're almost over the tray, so definitely plan for a lot of reaction, right?
Kind of messy, but pretty cool.
Definitely, look at that.
Yeah.
All those tiny, microscopic bubbles.
That was a good one. Did I miss Shalia?
Shalia.
Shalia.
Yeah, it's a tough name. A lot of people get it mixed up.
Well, that was awesome.
Oh, wait, you just put your hand,
Well, I guess
not paw, into your yeast.
I guess I gotta get cleaned up now.
You do.
Hey kids, thanks for coming and testing Tuesdays and Science On. We'll see you next week.
Science on, for sure. So I would definitely recommend doing this experiment maybe next time with color. This time we didn't do it with color and it looks awesome just the same. I love the fact that immediately that chemical reaction happened right in front of you. You were able to see it and it was kind of slow moving as it erupted out of the cup. Now you can also use a smaller cup with a smaller hole, kind of like a water bottle, to see exactly how slow that would go, and they would all come out and you could watch it happen. So thank you so much, guys. I think it was a success. I think it worked awesome. And so much, I'm so happy that Sparky was able to help this time with this experiment. So science on, guys, and thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.